Hi guys, this is May from YesFinancialFree.com. Welcome to the live broadcast. I already said hi to everyone else here, which is Facebook and Periscope, but now I'm saying hi to my blog and YouTube live. So welcome, nice to see you all. And I'm just gonna see if I can get Instagram on. Hold on. All these variables, like getting a new phone. Hold on, guys. I got on. Yay! Holy cow. Amazing. Okay, live. Start live video. Okay, we got Instagram on now. Okay. Yay! Alright. Get started. Get the party started. Alright, let me put this somewhere where we can broadcast live. Okay. Thanks, Rick. I know it's crazy. All these lives. It saves me a lot of time, as you can imagine. Hi, Whopper. Hi, RK198. Welcome to stuff. Okay, so cryptocurrency. And who I am. So let's talk about who I am. Let's get into cryptocurrency. Rick is a super fan on Periscope, by the way, so that's who I'm talking to if you're wondering who Rick is. Rick is a super cool guy. I'm talking to on Periscope. Okay. Let's get started. The pop started, as we say. All right, so my name is May Dougal. I live in Honolulu, Hawaii. I bought a condo recently with my husband, Jamal, in Waikiki. I have a son. He's 4 years old. I love the guy. And he inspired me to kind of go entrepreneurial. For real. Like, I was actually working on becoming entrepreneurial before I had my son. But when I was pregnant with him, I was like, I got to get serious because there's no way I can have a job and be a mom and be an entrepreneur. So I got to get this job. So I started really cranking it out. Thanks to the heart. I started like learning internet marketing because I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to make content online that people love. Hi, Ellsworth, Therese. Hi, Tomato Serum. Hi. And hi, Eddie, Choi, Hockey. Hi, 764391. Welcome to the broadcast. So, I started learning. I learned a lot about financial freedom. I wanted to get rid of my job, right? And I started learning about internet marketing because I thought this is the way to get rid of my job. I can make money online, right? So I started doing that too. And in the whole process, I realized I really do love internet marketing. And I also really want to be financially free. So now what I do online is I help people become financially free. In the beginning, I didn't know that. In the beginning, I was teaching people how to do. First thing I did online was teach people how to do English. So hi, Ruslan. Every now and then I get people who jump on. Hi, Philosopher Mechanic. Welcome. I have people who jump on who are like, teach me English. And I'm like, no, sorry, not anymore. But I do have a website up that teaches people English. So you don't know that, it's eslteacherguide.blogspot.com. It's a blogspot website, so it'll be up forever, and it teaches people English as a second language, and I did a year's worth of content. So that's what I did when I began a whole business. And then I realized I didn't like teaching English as a career. Can I speak slowly? I will speak more slowly. So I didn't like teaching English. I started doing leg exercise. So funny, right? Realized I didn't want to teach that. Finally, I realized what I really wanted to do was learn about passive income generation, financial freedom, and do it at the same time. I do not speak Russian. So that's what I started to do. Now, I used to have a lot of debt. All right, I used to have to work a job to make a living because I had to pay off all this debt. I'm from Hawaii, and I used to have like, about $40,000, a little more, around 2010. And I paid it all off in 2016. So it took me like a while, over 5 years, to pay off all my debt. But paying off all my debt and learning how to make passive income at the same time ended up freeing me from my job, which is my whole goal anyway. So I don't work a job anymore. Yay! I am now a part-time entrepreneur where I do webinars and live broadcasts where I teach people really exciting stuff about money and wealth. Hi, bro. Today at Fitness. Welcome. So I do this part-time in the early morning at 6:30 a.m. here. On Wednesdays, my mom comes to take care of my son. Otherwise, I am a full-time mom. Hi, Swaggy, Jimmy, Kiyova. My son is not in preschool, he's 4. So I'm with him all day. Yesterday we painted a door. We have a closet door we painted because we bought a new place. We got this closet door. Sometimes we go to the zoo, the aquarium. We go to playgrounds a lot. You know, I teach him numbers. This is what I love to do. Okay. What does this have to do with you and money? Well, for me, money is not just about accumulating money. Okay. Hi, Ashwani6370. Welcome. Hi. So to me, money is not just about accumulating money and getting rich. For me, money is about creating time freedom and location freedom and just being able to do what I like to do, which is be a mom and actually be a stay-at-home mom and enjoy time with my son. Also enjoy time with my husband. We go on date nights every week. We hang out more. Ever since I quit my job, we hang out more because he comes home earlier in the afternoon and I get to spend time with him. So I really love my husband. I really love my son. So that's what money means to me. It means being able to claim back your freedom for time, for location where you want to be. I envision 2018. So I don't know about you guys, where you want to be spending your time and where you want to be spending, where you want to be living. I love living in Hawaii. Thanks for the heart. I really appreciate it. I love living in Hawaii, right? I live in Hawaii, right? Some people don't like where they live. Thanks for the thumbs up, right? So to me, it's like financial freedom is about living where you want to live, right? Live where you want to live. Do what you want to do. If you want to be a mom like me, be a mom. Now, I know a lot of people on here might not want to be a mom. You're probably not even a woman. you know, hi, Infel Jeff. So it doesn't really matter. Financial freedom creates the ability to do what you like, and that might be anything. It might be just fixing cars. I know some people just like fixing cars. They just like, tweaking automobiles and, making them real nice. It doesn't matter what you love doing. When you're financially free, you can do that. And the best part is you have time to really think about your life. Like, what do I want to do with this life? I often think about this exercise I did in some seminars I did a long time back. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Merhaba, not sure what that means, but thanks for the hearts. There's an exercise I did a long time back in a seminar where you pretend that you're dead. You're dead, all right? And you write your obituary. You write down what it is that you loved about your life, what you can say about what you did as a person in your life. What could you say about your life? Thanks for the heart. This is a good exercise for you to do if you're wondering if you want financial freedom or what you really want in your life. Hi, Medizil. Write down what it is when you die that you want to be remembered for. All right? Regards. What is it that makes you feel like you're living a fulfilled and meaningful life? Hi, Katrina. Hi, Panda. Hi, Nicole Phillip. Welcome. This is important, because it tells you where it is you should be, where it is you want to be going in your life. Okay? And if it's not what you're doing now, you need to make a change because your soul and your heart is telling you that this is not the life you're meant to lead. Now, a lot of people think, oh, isn't everyone working for a living, and isn't everyone kind of miserable at their job or whatever? And the answer is no. No. Thanks so hard. Hi. There are a lot of people all over the world who are doing what they love for a living. Hi, Agility Mobility, welcome. I know people personally because I started doing internet marketing. I met a lot of internet marketers. They love what they do, right? Things too. They don't all do the same stuff. Okay, I met network marketers who are making money doing that. I met people who travel the world and they make money just telling people how to do that. So I know that there are a lot of people out there who are not allowing a job to put them down, living the life of their dreams, and they're doing it right now. So if you're not doing that now, really contemplate, how important is your life to you? We're all going to die one day. Hi, Satsa88. It's time to make a difference with your life, for yourself, and for the people around you. The more happy you are, the more happy the people around you are, right? The happier I am, my husband is happier, my son is happier, my mom is happier, my dad, everyone in my life becomes happier. And it just flows out like that, right? So It's a community service to be financially free. It helps the community. You have more money to do community projects, to help out charities that you're interested in. You have more time to think about great projects. Hello, website development insights. You're welcome. I want to live in Hawaii, but I'm afraid because I'm too far. What if I don't find a job for kind people? Hi. Well, it's good that you know what you want. You know, you have to really think about what you want. Now, just because you're afraid, you can ask yourself, do these fears make sense? Am I really not going to find any kind people in Hawaii, right? Doesn't make any sense. Everybody says Hawaii is the friendliest place on earth sometimes. Everyone's like, aloha, you know, people smile more and say hi really genuinely nicely here, as opposed to other places in the world. So you will find kind people, and I live in Hawaii, so you obviously know one kind person in Hawaii. So when you can see your fears, you can address them, and you can get over them, and then you can do what your dream is and move to Hawaii like you really want to, right? I did it. I'm not from here. Hi, D-Lock One. Welcome to the show. All right. So that's the general introduction of who I am and what I believe in. I believe in time freedom. Welcome to YouTube Live. So I believe in time freedom. I believe in helping you create more wealth in your life, more income, so that you can have the ability to do what you love. So today's topic, okay, and you can always check out my blog, like I said, yesfinanciallyfree.com. All right, that's my blog. If you're on Instagram Live, Periscope, Facebook Live, or if you're on my blog, obviously you're on yesfinanciallyfree.com. There's a link in my profile on the social media channel where you can just click and get to my blog, right? Now on that blog is a lot of resources about financial freedom. So it is a great place to go visit, bookmark. If you want to get on my mailing list, I send out emails almost daily. They're all really good content. They're inspirational. They have good information inside them. Just go there, put in your first name, put in your email address, and then you get on my email list. All right? So just go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, enter your name and your email, and you get on my email list. And then you know when I do these live broadcasts. And last week I was late. Yeah, you're welcome. Last week I was late and got started late, and I ended up sending an email saying, so sorry, I'm starting late. You know, here I am now on live. So that also will give you updates if I happen to not show up or something. I will email you and tell you why. So it's good to be on the email list. I really appreciate everyone who is on my email list already. Hey, Casey, Big, welcome to the scope. So today we're going to talk about cryptocurrency, all right? So I know Instagram Live doesn't even know what I'm going to talk about. I can't even put a topic on Instagram Live. It's really amazing. Thank you for joining me live, and you don't even know what I'm going to be talking about today. So we're talking about how to make passive income with cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency, how to start a wallet, and how to start doing that. And so welcome, everyone. I know that some of my mastermind members might be on live today because they want to get started in cryptocurrency. So I want to get started with that and talk about it a little bit. So cryptocurrency, anybody know some cryptocurrencies? Go ahead and shout it out. We've got Bitcoin, we've got Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dodge, Dash, you know, Brilliant Credit joined in. Hi guys, so we have all of these different kinds of cryptocurrencies. What are they? What is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a type of money that's completely digital. All right, it's a program, a computer program that generates a certain amount of money, and you have to verify the transactions between the money. Thank you for the clap, right? So let's talk a little bit more about it. It's created, the first one, Bitcoin, was created by a programmer. His name was Satoshi. Hold on one second. Let me get more info for you guys. Hold on one second. Okay, so yeah, Satoshi Nakamoto, all right? So domain name, on October 18, 2008, the domain name bitcoin.org was registered. Later that year, on October 31st, a link to a paper authorized by Satoshi Nakamoto titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, was posted to a cryptography mailing list. In the early days, Nakamoto is estimated to have mined 1 million Bitcoin. All right, so this is a little bit about Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is the first established cryptocurrency. There have been previous attempts at creating online currencies with ledgers secured by encryption. Right? So now you know who the guy who started it, and that's a little bit of history. Welcome to the live. Hi, Tam. Hi, X Paper. Saw someone Periscope to blog. Sorry, I didn't see your full name, but welcome. Welcome to the live. So that's a little bit about what is Bitcoin. So it's a way to exchange value, all right, money, in the sense Bitcoin or whatever you're using, Ethereum or Litecoin or whatever, cryptocurrency, to exchange it electronically, right, and just between two parties. So they call it peer-to-peer electronic cash system, all right, which means two people are sending cash to each other, all right. So that is what it is about, okay, sending cash to each other online, all right, quickly, easily, without going to a bank or anything like that. That's what it's supposed to be about, all right. So what do you need to have cryptocurrency? It's not like you have an actual coin. There is no coin, all right. There's no cash, there's no dollar bills, nothing like that with cryptocurrency, okay? All you have are a bunch of numbers and letters, all right? You need two things. You need to have an address, all right? And this address is a long bunch of numbers and letters, okay? It's a long bunch of numbers, hey, a long bunch of things to the heart, a long bunch of numbers and letters. And in that address, you can send money and you can receive money. So people need your address, and then they can send you money or they can get money from you, okay? Now, the only way they can get money from you is if you send it, though. They can't just go get your money, all right? The other thing you need is a key, secret key that you don't share with other people, all right? The secret key, you'll create the secret key and its address. The secret key you have to keep secret, obviously, okay? So you don't tell anyone. That's why it's called the secret key, okay? The secret key you keep secret. All right, now you can generate addresses online, all right? I was on a site yesterday where they generated a Bitcoin cash address for me, and it was just on a piece of paper, all right? And the address and the secret key, and that was what you call a wallet. That's all you need to store currency online. Now that might seem really, simple, but that's all you need. So you can go online, you can go on Google, and you can look up wallets for the type of cryptocurrency you want to hold. And you can have different kind of wallets. You can have paper wallets, like I said, so you have your address and you have your secret key, and you print it out on a piece of paper, or you write it down on a piece of paper, and that is a paper wallet, all right? So you can have a paper wallet, right? You could also have a wallet where you store your number and your secret key on a hard drive or some kind of device, and that's called a hard wallet, all right? And I was reading on those yesterday too. I was doing a little bit of research. There's different kinds of hard wallets. There's one called Ledger something, Nano or something like that. I was looking for something that could hold Ripple. I started mining Ripple. Anyway, you can have hard wallets where you can put your currency on a hard wallet, in which case it holds your secret key and the addresses for all of your currency inside this little USB drive kind of thing, all right? You can also have a wallet that is an online wallet where you can hold your money there. Okay, now when you go to a exchange, they have exchanges where they exchange between currencies. They can exchange between Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, US dollars, whatever. These exchanges have wallets where you put your money in there and they hold your money so that you can exchange it for something else, right? And then, so these exchanges have wallets. Now, a lot of people I've read online recently, they said don't leave your money in the exchange because exchanges are often targets for hackers. People want to get money from exchanges, so they'll steal the money. You don't want to leave your money on exchange forever, so that's not a safe place to keep your cryptocurrency. But I'm just telling you how wallets are kind of working. All right, so the exchanges have wallets. There's also online wallets like blockchain.info, all right? And I'm going to share my screen. If you're on my blog, I'm going to share my screen with some of these things so you can kind of get an idea. And everyone else, you can go look it up yourself, okay? So let me just do a quick screen share. Funny because I have all these devices up. I can't see my screen. Okay, I am now sharing my screen. There you go. So you can go to blockchain, blockchain.info, BLOCKCHAIN. This is probably one of the most popular wallets online, right? You can keep Ethereum and Bitcoin in your blockchain wallet, all right? So this is a wallet. What you do is they have free wallets, okay? So there's a button on the top right here that says get a free wallet. You would click on that get a free wallet button, and what happens is you put in your email address, you create a password, and you read their terms and service, and continue, and then it sets you up with a free wallet where you get a secret key and you get an address. You can send and receive Bitcoin or Ethereum. Now, if you want a wallet for a different kind of digital currency, cryptocurrency, you're going to have to look online for different wallets. There's plenty of reviews out there. Another wallet that a friend of mine was using is Uphold, although it seems to be an exchange, so I'm not sure if it's a good wallet. But Uphold is another place where you can get a wallet that will hold other types of currencies like Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Not what else they hold. But if you want to hold on to your money and be super safe, a hard wallet is probably your best bet. But if you want to just start with cryptocurrency and kind of learn about it, you know, go online, read some reviews, and they have lots of reviews out there I've been reading, and I've been like, ooh, there's a lot of information out there. You know, go ahead and find what currency you want a wallet for and read up on the reviews out there on what it is that you're looking for. So like, say the other day I was looking for a Bitcoin Cash wallet, right? So then you get if you write Bitcoin Cash wallet in Google, you get all these search results and you can read through them and it'll tell you about all different kind of wallets and you can choose one that you like. All right, so that's how you get a wallet. All right, now like I said, you can have a paper wallet. You could just write your address and write your secret key on a piece of paper. Hi, GeoSSS, welcome. And if you need help generating it, which you probably will, they have wallets, they have generators online. They'll help you generate your address and your secret key. Okay? So usually called paper wallet. So you can search for that, paper wallet, you know, how to create a paper wallet. I'm just Googling these things. You can see this on my blog, yesfinancially3.com. I'm sharing my screen if you want to see it. But look, see how here are 10 steps to create a paper wallet. To generate a new Bitcoin address, open bitaddress.org in your browser, or liteaddress.org for Litecoin. Bitaddress, but not liteaddress, will ask you to create some randomness. See, so they have all this information about how to do a paper wallet. Okay, so if you want to do a paper wallet and just save it in your files, that's one way of doing it. You know, creating your what do you call it? Safe deposit box. Hi, Taza, 90% welcome. Okay. Hi, boys. Welcome. Hi, Shane. Prosper now. Hi, Flo. Well, lots of people. Hi, Real. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Hi, Team Kana. And hi, Huda. Welcome. Okay, so now that we're done with wallets, you know how to create a wallet. The instructions are all online. So create your first wallet. All right. And depends what you want to start with, what kind of cryptocurrency you want to start with. Okay, a lot of people are talking about Bitcoin these days because one Bitcoin is worth $17,000. Actually, let's see how much, I don't even know what it's worth today. It always fluctuates, right? So let's just look up Bitcoin to US dollar. Bitcoin US dollar and see what it's worth today. Today it's worth right now it's worth $17,110.01. Okay, according to Google. So anyway, hi, Theras. A lot of people have been talking about Bitcoin because Bitcoin, if you mined it in the beginning and you mined it for free, you know, you could get a lot of Bitcoin. It's worth hardly anything. There's a guy named Bitcoin Genius who bought $25,000 worth of Bitcoin way back where it was worth $1. All right. So there are people who used to get it when it was real cheap, and now it's worth $17,110 for one Bitcoin. All right. Hi, Melissa. Say welcome. Hi, Maria. So a lot of people are talking about Bitcoin. Recently, people have been doing Bitcoin futures. I have no idea what that is. Okay, so don't ask. But apparently, it's some kind of a packaging of Bitcoin values for people to trade on the stock exchange or something. Hi, Nershak, Sierra. Hi, Gozista. Hi, Isaac. Hi. So people are really interested in Bitcoin, right? $17,000 more Bitcoin. Oh, I wish I had a Bitcoin that was worth $1, you know? Like people are like trying to get one Bitcoin, whatever. It's funny. But anyway, there's been a lot of information about it and all this. So today all I'm going to do is talk about, I already talked about that. It doesn't have to be a Bitcoin wallet, all right? Now I'm going to talk about passive income generation, all right? So first of all, a lot of people right now, thanks for the clap, a lot of people right now who are into digital cryptocurrency, they are getting cryptocurrency and they are holding it, hoping that it'll go up to like $1 million, you know. Hi, Spooky, welcome. And they're hoping it'll go to $1 million and they're going to be millionaires just by holding one Bitcoin. They're going to be a millionaire. Okay. Now, I am not into getting stuff and holding it and hoping you'll be a millionaire one day. Okay, that's not my motto. Okay, that's not what I do. All right, and that doesn't mean that I don't want to be a millionaire one day. Hi, Alvin, Steve, welcome. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. What it means is that I look at assets and investments and I want to make passive income. Hey, that's what I love about investing and making money is the passive income generation. Okay, so let's talk about that. So now that you understand how to create a wallet, kind of what cryptocurrency is, how do you make passive income from it? Now, a lot of you might just be like, I just want to get some and hold it forever, and that's fine. Go ahead and do that. I'm not even talking about that anymore, okay? And you should probably get a hard wallet if you're going to do that. Don't leave it online. Take it offline. Put it in a, you know, get your crypto on your hard wallet. Put it in your whatever safe deposit box, wherever safe for you. You're safe, and then you know, or file it away. Hello, welcome, and then you're all set, and you don't need to watch the rest of this, okay? Because that's not my motto. I don't put things in a little disc and put it away and hope one day I'll be a millionaire, okay? To me, I believe in value for value. What does that mean? It means that if I'm providing you value, you might provide me with value in return because of the value I have, if that makes sense. Okay, so like if you're selling automobiles or computers or cell phones, or if you're selling diapers, you're giving someone value and hence they're paying you money for it. So I believe in value to value. You know, you trade money and you're getting value. Okay, so I believe in investing in valuable enterprises where they pay me for the risk I'm taking by giving them money and investing in them. All right, and creating an income for myself and my family where we can have a better lifestyle. That's what I like to do. All right, that's why I'm interested in passive income generation. And I've had a lot of people ask me about this. I have beta mastermind members. I have these groups where where people pay me and then I help them generate passive income. And some of them ask me, why are you so interested in passive income? And I think it's kind of funny because I'm like, why are you even here paying me to teach you? But you know, some people do this because they finally understand what it is. And they're like, wait a minute, passive income. The reason I like passive income is because I believe in financial freedom. Right? If you're not paying yourself money, you're never going to be free, right? If you're rich and you're afraid to touch your money, you're not free because you have to pay your rent, you have to pay your food, you have to pay for things in life, right? Hi, Burton 5454. You need money, and the only way to get money and be free is to have you pay yourself money for your investment, all right? Or a business that you don't have to run all the time. Hi, 440678. Thanks for the heart, guys. So this is what I believe in. It's passive income generation, all right? Passive income generation, low expenses. What does that mean? It means don't spend so much so that when you make money passively, you don't need as much, and then you can become free. All right, that's what I believe in. 0535224445. You're welcome to the show. All right, so let's talk about this. Have right for hi shop Siva. Welcome. Thanks for joining the live. So, how do you generate passive income from cryptocurrency? This is an interesting question. There's a couple of ways that I know of. So I'm going to share my screen again, and we're going to do some more Google searching. So, and for all of you on the other lives, I will tell you what I'm searching for so you can kind of understand what I'm talking about. The first way to generate passive income is through mining. Okay, so what is mining? What is mining? So I love Google. Google is a great cryptocurrency. Okay, so what is mining? Okay. Mining crypto coins is an arms race that rewards early adopters. You might have heard of Bitcoin, the first decentralized cryptocurrency that was released in early 2009. Similar digital currencies have crept into the worldwide market since then, including a spin-off from Bitcoin called Bitcoin Cash. Right? What is cryptocurrency mining? Every single transaction made and the ownership of every single, hi PL598, welcome. The ownership of every single cryptocurrency in circulation is recorded in the blockchain, right? The blockchain is run by miners, who are powerful computers that tally the transactions. Their function is to update each time a transaction is made, store the authenticity. Okay, so this is a pretty good site. I like what they're saying. It's easy to understand, right? Although, who the heck knows what a blockchain is? Hi, Yakuda, welcome. So this is on a blog called Benzing, I guess. I'm not sure exactly. But we're going to read about what he says here, because I like what he's saying. So, cryptocurrency mining. Here we go. So first he talks about cryptocurrency. All right, hi Super Hessie, welcome. It's a form of digital money designed to be secure and anonymous in most cases. It uses a technique called cryptography, right? A process used to convert legible information into an almost uncrackable code to help track purchases and transfers. Okay, giving a simple definition, blockchains say it's just a limited series, limited entries in a database no one can change without fulfilling specific conditions. Oh yeah, that's on right? This is what happens when you start going into cryptocurrency. You get a lot of geek talk and you might get lost. So we'll try to make this easy. High developed things. Cryptography is a technique that uses elements of mathematical theory and computer science and was evolved during World War II. Data and information. Currently, it is used to secure communication, information, and money online. Cryptocurrencies allow users to make secure payments without having to go through banks. Some cryptocurrencies include Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Digital Note, Litecoin, Potcoin. Bitcoin has a distinction of being the first cryptocurrency, right? There are more than 1,000 now, by the way, if you're wondering how many there are a lot, and they're getting more and more every day. Okay, cryptocurrency runs on a blockchain, which is a shared ledger, which means a place where everyone keeps track of who gave money to who. Okay, that's what that means. A ledger is a place where you keep track of who gave money to who, all right? That's a ledger. So there's a shared ledger, means everyone can look at this ledger. So you can actually see online a ledger, okay? So it's an updated document distributed. It is distributed and made available to all holders of cryptocurrency, okay? And sorry, I keep moving because I want to read my screen. So I keep moving like that. Every single transaction made and the ownership of every single cryptocurrency in circulation is recorded in the blockchain. The blockchain is run by miners who use powerful computers that tally the transactions. Their function is to update each time a transaction is made and also ensure the authenticity of information, thereby ascertaining that each transaction is secure and processed properly and safely. Okay? So cryptocurrency miners, they're paid for mining, right? And they're paid with, usually they're paid with the cryptocurrency that they're mining. Okay? And also, there are fees by vendors or merchants for each transaction. And the value of the cryptocurrency fluctuates based on demand and supply, although there is no fixed value for it. Okay? So people are like, why does Bitcoin keep going up in value? Because people are willing to pay more and more for Bitcoin. Does that make sense? Right? If nobody cared about Bitcoin tomorrow for some reason, and nobody wanted it anymore, and nobody paid for it, and nobody was interested in it, the value would go down to 0. All right? Hi, T Hardy 545. And I was listening to an interview with this guy called Bitcoin Genius, and he was talking about that. And he was saying that There is no inherent value in digital currencies except that they're good to transmit value between parties. And he believed that Bitcoin was going to be in danger, and eventually no one would use it because it's too expensive to transact and it takes too long. And I tend to understand what he's talking about. They did send some Bitcoin the other day. It took 5 days to get where it was going. Hi, Weasley. Welcome to this. So if you have a digital currency and it's taking a long time to get where it needs to go, he said people will stop using it because it's not useful anymore. So I understand what he's talking about. He is a proponent of Bitcoin Cash. Anyway, so if you're on my blog, I went to blockchain.info. The reason I did is because I wanted you guys to see the latest blocks in the blockchain are on blockchain.info. If you're wondering more about the ledger and how to see the ledger, you can actually go to blockchain.info and see what's going on with the ledger. And that's why I went there. Hi, Bless Rubs 5. Welcome to the show. So I hope your brain isn't completely fried right now, but this is kind of the information I wanted to show you. These things are open. A lot of them are open source. Not all cryptocurrencies are open source, okay? Found out yesterday that Ripple is not open source. The coding behind that is owned by the company and is not shared, okay? So some codings are shared publicly, like Bitcoin Cash, things like that. Some are not, right? So a lot of people really enjoy Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, things like that because they are open source code and the community is verifying the transactions. They know what's going on and they like that about it. You kind of have to be really good at math to really appreciate that and to actually go in and do the math yourself to figure it out. If you're an everyday person who is not that mathematically inclined, you probably are not going to go in and be super excited about open source code and be like, ooh, I can verify it myself, and go verify it yourself. Point that I wanted to make. You can get cryptocurrency by mining. Okay, so let's talk about that. So I talked about what mining is, who miners are. Hi, Toasty. I'm just trying to read people's names. Gem Shop. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. Hi, Jean Halbert. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna do another search for you guys. We're gonna talk about mining. All right. Now people call it mining. Some people call the computers that mine. They call them rigs. R-I-G-S. Kind of like oil rigs. They call them mining rigs, even though they're not like oil at all. But you get the point. So you can actually Google, hello, you can Google online how to mine. How to mine. And you can pick a cryptocurrency. Okay, so let's do Ethereum. Just because I found it easier to mine Ethereum right now. So it is necessary for securing Ethereum. Okay, so we're going to look at your complete guide to mining Ethereum. Look at that. Huffington Post wrote a whole article on how to mine Ethereum. Isn't that cool? How to mine Ethereum in 5 minutes. How to mine Ethereum, CoinDesk, Beginner's Guide to Ethereum Mining 101. Okay, so I just told you how to find places that teach you how to mine. Okay, you just go on Google. Okay, how to mine, and then put in the digital cryptocurrency you want to mine. Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Dash, Dodge, whatever you want to mine. Okay, how do you figure out what kind you want to mine? It's trial and error for me. And like I said, this webinar is not necessarily for mathematicians, for everyday people, basically working moms and dads who just want to be financially free. So I'm going to tell you straight up what I did. All right. I have a phone, which is live right now. It's my Instagram live phone. But I just went on it, went to the Play Store, and I looked up by accident, by the way, because I didn't know you could get miners on my Android. But on an Android, if you have an Android phone, you can just look up miner, M-I-N-E-R. Okay? So you just go there and you look for what you want to mine. So if you want to mine Bitcoin, just put in Bitcoin miner. All right? If you want to mine Ethereum, put in Ethereum miner. If you want to mine Litecoin miner, and just trial and error. Open them up and see if they're easy to use. And what they're going to ask for is they're going to ask for a place to put your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin after you mine. Okay, so you need to open up a wallet, which is what I started with, right? Opening a wallet. So you just have to open a wallet, and then once you open a wallet and you have that address to send and receive, your cryptocurrency, you put that address in the miner, and when they mine enough, they send it to your address, and then you have it. That's it. And this is the key to miners, okay? So there's a lot of stuff on mining. I started researching it this past week, and it kind of blew my brain. So I wanted this webinar to be easy for people. I don't want you to have a brain meltdown, although you're more than welcome to read all these articles. That's what I did, right? But here's the key. Find something that's easy to use that doesn't take up too much time, because we're about passive income, not active income, okay? I found an app that is a Litecoin miner, and in order to mine Litecoin, you have to press a button. That is not passive income. If you're sitting there pressing buttons, you're not making money passively. You're pressing buttons. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's not passive income generation. Now I do have miners on my phone where I just hit a button and then it starts mining, and then I can put my phone and it mines while I'm sleeping. That is passive income generation. Okay. So you want to find a miner. It doesn't have to be on your phone either. You can do it on your computer. You can get mining. You could buy a computer. You don't need to buy a computer. You can use your own computer. If you don't have a computer, you need to buy a computer. But if you have a computer, if you have an old computer that you never use anymore, you know, you can start mining with that computer. Hi, King Kinetic, welcome. The key to passive income generation is that you don't have to be present. Maybe you press a button and it just starts mining. Hi, Mary Boy 82. There are a lot of mining apps that I've seen where you have to do things. Like you have to press the button and you get more or whatever. That is not passive. Passive income means it goes without you being there. You can sleep, you're making it. Okay, so find an app, find a program that you can install on your computer that mines without you having to do anything. Just press a button and it's mine. Okay? And then get your wallet address, put it in, and then send the money there. All right? Now, just from my experience, and I might be different for you, Bitcoin right now, a lot of people are mining Bitcoin. There are countries mining Bitcoin. Hi, Con. You're welcome. I noticed that there's a lot of places mining Bitcoin. Right? Like I said, there are countries who have set aside huge, giant, like parks of computers in their mining Bitcoin. So mining Bitcoin is kind of slow for a person on an Android phone, and it's going to take me like 2 months. I think I calculated 2.5 months to mine about let's see, $60 worth of Bitcoin. Oh, it depends. I mean, Bitcoin, if it's worth more, it'll be worth more, but it's going to take a while. Now, I've noticed Ethereum mining is a lot faster. Hi, EKP2, welcome. Hi, Alma, welcome to the broadcast. Now, there's all kinds of digital coins to mine, all right? Now, how do I make this digital currency, this cryptocurrency, into US dollars or Russian rupees or wherever you live? You're like, how do I actually turn it into money that I can use to pay my rent? Okay, so that's really important. This is what I was thinking when I started getting into it. So I'm like, how can I make this money pay me? The only way to do that is to systematically, like if you're mining, like every month or so, the same, and this is what I teach my mastermind members to do. Every month we do our numbers. What does that mean? We check our cash flow. How much did we make? How much did we spend? We calculate it. We write it down. We calculate our net worth. We figure out how much we're worth. How much do we owe? How much do we have? Hi, Fayo. So we calculate our net worth, our cash flow. We calculate our passive income. How much passive income are we making every month? And we calculate how much money we put in our financial freedom account. Right? Now I'll talk about that some other time. I'm not going to talk about that today. Basically, this is what we do every month in our mastermind. This is what I do every month, personally. Right? This is actually the key to financial freedom, is just knowing what we're doing every month. Some people will hear that and be like, that was the key, and actually do it. And most people will be like, oh, that's work. But anyway, so we do that every month. So when you do that calculation every month, that's the time when you sell off. You can sell off your digital currency. So how do you sell it? There's different ways to sell your cryptocurrency. You can sell it on an exchange, right? And depending on where you live, you can just Google exchanges, all right? So you can how to exchange. Let's say you had Bitcoin, which is probably the easiest right now to sell. How to exchange Bitcoin for US dollars, right? And then they will show you different ways. How do you exchange Bitcoin for money? And then there's all these different places that talk about how to do it. You can go online and find out. You can join an exchange, right, and put your money in the exchange and then exchange it for the currency you want, and then transfer it to your bank account. And like I said, with my system, I do it once a month. So if you're mining, you just take the money out once a month and then exchange it into US dollars and then use it, put it in your checking account, pay for your stuff. So that's how you create passive income generation with mining. Okay, so exchanges, they take your money, and people want to buy, like, people want to buy Bitcoin, so they'll pay you money for your Bitcoin, right? Right now, a lot of people want to buy Bitcoin, so it's easy to sell Bitcoin. Let's say you're mining something like Litecoin or Ethereum. Okay, hi, Product 1220, welcome. There's still a lot of people who like Ethereum because it is the #2 cryptocurrency, so you should be able to sell your Ethereum without much issue either. Now, you don't have to use an exchange, right? And thank God, because in Hawaii, it's actually really hard to use exchanges because they don't allow the United States in their exchange, or they don't allow Hawaii in exchange. I've had cases where people from Texas could get on the exchange, but I couldn't get on the exchange. So for me, it's actually kind of prohibitive. Luckily, there are some exchanges I can get on. Holy Sarkat, welcome. Okay, so if you cannot get an exchange, another way to sell it is just tell people you have it and tell them you'll sell it. Hi, Alma. Right now, cryptocurrency is getting very popular, so it's a lot easier to sell it just by word of mouth. All right. So you can just tell people, I have, this much Ethereum. I want to sell it. Does anybody want to buy it? You could say it on Facebook, on your Facebook wall, on Instagram. You could just call some friends, and you could probably find people who will trade you cash and you just transfer it to their digital wallet. Okay? And if you don't know how to transfer things from one wallet to another, they're inside the wallet you create, they have instructions on how to do that. So basically, you need that address. Remember that address you talked about? You need their address, and then when you go in your wallet, it'll say something like send money or request money, right? So you hit send money, and then you put in their address that they give you, and you send the money to the address, right? That's how you do it. Thanks to the heart. So that's how you can change your digital currency into money that you can actually use to pay your bills. All right, so this, like I said, this broadcast is a little different kinds. And like I said, how to exchange Bitcoin, you can do whatever coin. You can do Ethereum, how to exchange Ethereum for US dollars. I know places here who are selling Bitcoin, and they're selling it with like 10% fees, all kinds of fees, 15%, whatever. So I said, wow, another super fan. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. Where are you from? Thank you for being a super fan. Thanks for the heart. So wherever it is, whatever digital currency, you can just type it in. How to exchange Ethereum for US dollars. And then they have all these things. There's communities of people who just are buying Ethereum, and they'll buy it from you. This one girl is selling Bitcoin, right? So funny. She's like, you just have to give me cash, and it'll be transferred within the next day. And she's my friend, so I know she's really going to do it, but it's just funny. It's almost like, she'll give you the cash. Anyway, oh, it's funny. But there are so many ways to get it, all right? So first you mine it, and then you sell it, all right? Okay, so we're done with that, all right? You guys got it? You can mine on your phone. You can mine on, somebody's asking me a question. Oh, okay, hold on a second. I gotta get back on my live. Sorry, guys. Instagram live. Okay, sorry. Oh, Fire Meets, welcome. Self in the studio, highlight prints. Welcome to live. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the hearts. Appreciate it. So now we know about mining. We know how to change it into the money where you can pay your rent and your bills and all that. Okay. I use a specific formula, just so you guys know. I usually keep 10%. Right. So if I invest, let's say I invest $1,000 in, let's say I invested $1,000 and I changed it over and then I used it to do certain things. Let's forget about the formula. Let's move on. Okay, I'll talk about the formula later. Okay, so you know about mining. The second way to create passive income with cryptocurrency is to lend it, right? Cryptocurrency lending is, and this happens on exchanges usually. What it is you're giving the not always exchanges, but there are certain companies that are mining companies, and they'll take your cryptocurrency and they'll use it they'll use it to buy more mining rigs, more electricity or more memory or whatever, and they'll also use it to do arbitrage. All right, what is arbitrage? Okay, let's talk about arbitrage. I'm gonna stop sharing on my thing. Okay, let's talk about this. There's a difference between passive income and active income in cryptocurrency. All right, arbitrage is active income generation. Arbitrage is when people go on an exchange and they sell, maybe they have US dollars and they buy, maybe they go and buy Ethereum, right? And then they buy it when it's low, like 50 bucks, like it was earlier in the year, right? And now it's worth 500, right? I don't even know what Ethereum's worth today, but it was 500 yesterday. It's like, wow, it's worth 500. A couple days ago, it was $500 for Ethereum. So maybe they buy it at $50 and then they sell it at $500. Or maybe they use Bitcoin to buy some other cryptocurrency like Litecoin, and then the prices of these digital currencies, cryptocurrencies change by buying low, selling high. That's like arbitrage. Okay, that is active income generation. All right, that's like a job. Ethereum is a type of cryptocurrency. You can actually look it up online. Hi, Gamper, welcome. So it's actually the #2 cryptocurrency. So let's talk about this. Hi, Millie. Welcome to the live. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in the mass. Seen you in a while. Check in. Anyway, let's talk. So, what about arbitrage? Arbitrage is not passive income generation. Arbitrage is active income generation. Okay, you have to be on exchange. You have to figure out, when to buy, when to sell. That's takes a lot of time, right? So I'm not into arbitrage. I don't do arbitrage. I already have a job. I train people how to become financially free, and I actually like my job. It's a job that I gave myself. I'm an entrepreneur. Hi, Charlie. Welcome. And I like it. So I'm not going to be doing arbitrage. I'm not going to spend my time on an exchange looking for when to buy something. That's not my thing. Okay? However, there are companies that do arbitrage and they want your money, so they can do arbitrage with your money, and they'll pay you interest to use your money, if that makes sense. That is passive income generation. If you're lending money out and you're getting interest, right? It's just like any other loan. It's like how banks make money off your mortgages, right? They lend you money to get a house, and they figure you'll pay because you need to live somewhere, right? And you pay them monthly for your mortgage, okay? So this is passive income generation is lending. So there are places online where you can lend money on exchanges. There are companies that have there's network marketing companies too out there that have models where you put in Bitcoin or BitConnect coin or whatever coin you have, and then they take it and they use it to improve their mining, and they use it for arbitrage, and they pay you interest daily. Okay, so there are places like that. Again, I'm going to tell you to Google them. All right, how much do you need to have to lend? A lot? No, you don't need a lot. One program that I'm in, you can lend with just what do you call it? Oh, I'm losing my Periscope because there's not enough power. Maybe I can plug you guys back in. We're almost done here. I don't really have much more to say. Soon I'm going to be done. Hi, Rick. This is Deva. Welcome. Okay, let's see if I can get Periscope back on now that I plugged you guys in. We shall see. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if Periscope is still there. We might have lost them. I'm not sure. Lost connection. Somebody said lost connection, but they still can talk, so they can hear me. So, oh wow. Okay. I'll let it keep going, and maybe the camera will come back on. Hi, Midtown Girl. Welcome to the show. Okay, so let's just finish up there. So, like I said, lending. I think there's one network marketing company where you can buy a lending package, and it costs like $55 US. Okay, so you can lend with not that much money. My brother, who's been into ever since Bitcoin started, he knew about it in 2009 and been talking about it. He's been into this forever. He also does lending. He told me about it years ago on an exchange in Japan. Hi, Nigel Family Law, welcome. So there's a lot of places where you can do this. Hi F16G, welcome. I'm not sure why you guys can't see me. Let me see if I can. Honestly, not sure. Not sure why you guys can't see me very well, but anyway, apologize. Can I get your Skype or Facebook? Okay, so anyway, there you go. So that's it. So you can actually look online for places to do lending, all right? And you're blurry. Hey, oh, sorry, I'm blurry, Millie. So anyways, I hope this was helpful for you guys. Let me see if I can find on my blog. We'll share the screen one more time and do a quick Google search. How to lend, lend Bitcoin. Okay, here we go. There's plenty of stuff out there. Look at that, Bitcoin lending. There you go. So just Google it. How to lend Bitcoin. Right? And never start high, all right? Especially if you don't know about an organization, you don't know what they're doing exactly, all right? So I would definitely research who they are and what they're doing and how they came to business, and then put in a little bit. Don't put in a ton of money, right? You know, start small, make sure you know what you're doing. I always recommend that for any kind of investment strategy. You don't want to just throw in a whole bunch of money unless you know what you're doing. Even Bitcoin Jesus knew what he was doing. Okay, he liked Bitcoin. He liked the idea behind it. He liked the open source. He liked how you could transact. You know, and he knew what it was, and then he put in 25K. Okay, so you have to know what you're doing. All right, so how to lend Bitcoin. That's how to lend Bitcoin. And you can put in anything here. How to lend Ethereum. How to lend Ethereum. All right, and then here you go. More Ethereum lending, and then they will give you interest for lending. Okay? So it's a lot easier than you can think. So this is about, hi Zayton, hi Nija, hi Ristikava. Welcome guys. For Periscope, sorry you guys can't see me live anymore, but just go to my blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com. There's a link there. You can see the replay of this broadcast from there. Okay? And it's from YouTube Live as well. All right? So thanks for joining in Periscope. I'm going to end you guys. I love you, Periscope. Thanks for being on, and I will see you next week, Wednesday, same time. Bye, guys. Okay, so Periscope's gone because they can't see me anyway. But that's it for today, really. If you're on YouTube Live, subscribe to the channel, all right? So now you understand how to create passive income with your Bitcoin, with your Ethereum, with your Litecoin, with your Dash, with your Dog, whatever you got, right? You understand you can mine it, you can lend it. And then when you get the interest, all right, so if you're lending it, that means you're putting in a certain amount of money, right? So say you put in $1,000 worth of Bitcoin and you're lending it, or say you put in $100, whatever. You put in $100, you're lending it, okay, and then you're making some interest, right? So what you do every month, when you do your numbers, you figure out your net worth, you figure out your cash flow, you figure out your passive income generation, right? That's the time where you take the passive income you generated and you pay yourself the interest, okay? So you can do that by exchanging the money into US dollars wherever you're at. You could sell it to a friend who wants Bitcoin. There's so many people now who want Bitcoin anyway, so it's really easy to sell. If you have a lesser known cryptocurrency like Litecoin, or which is still well known, or let's see if something like BitKey or something that's newer and people don't know about it, you can always exchange it on an exchange into Bitcoin and then sell the Bitcoin. That's another way to convert it to US dollars or whatever currency you have. So do that every month. Sell the interest you make. And I usually keep 10% in as a to reinvest. Yeah. So if I invested $100, I pay myself 90% of interest and I leave 10% in to reinvest. That's my general formula. All right. That's from pay yourself first, right? Pay yourself 10%, at least 10% of everything you make first. That's the general formula for wealth. So that's why I do that. So that's the formula I said I would share with you guys, but I haven't shared yet. So same thing with mining. If you're mining cryptocurrency, you might save 10%. I don't know why you would save 10% if you're mining. Maybe you would save 10% and then lend it. Yes, I guess that's what I would do with it. So I wouldn't just, maybe I would hold it to have it in a hard wallet. So 10%, and then the rest pay yourself. Okay, so pay yourself the money You need to pay for the electricity you spend on your Android to do the mining. You need to pay for your food, your rent, your. So that's how you create passive income from cryptocurrency. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's live training. Thank you for being on my email list. If you're not, go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, put in your first name and your email, and get on my email list, and you'll get more great trainings like this. My name is Mayjil Bilal. It's been a pleasure being here and helping you all. I will have another great topic next week, Wednesday, also on financial freedom, which is what I love to talk about, as you all know. So if you want to catch a replay, go to yesfinanciallyfree.com and watch the latest blog post. It has a replay of this entire training on it. It has the YouTube Live. If you're on YouTube Live, subscribe to my channel, all right? And as well, if you're on Facebook Live, like the Facebook fan page, share it with other people, share this broadcast with people you care about, retweet it if you're on Periscope. If you're on Instagram, just subscribe, I would say. And just understand that I'm here for you to help you become financially free. If you want to contact me, feel free to contact me through my blog. Have a great day, guys. Aloha. Bye. Bye, guys.